Right, it's the 26th today of November 2024. And guess where I am? Because it's going to be one of the few nice days. We've just got rid of Storm bERT. And last night it was like really fierce winds. There's flooding all over Somerset. But here I am at Holford again. On the green. And look. Wellington Boots, everybody. Now I don't intend to do a big walk today. I'm just going up one combe and down the other. But the combe I'm going down, or along, is Slaughterhouse Combe, which we always called Holford Glen when I was a kid. It's not till a couple of years ago I realised it was called Slaughterhouse Combe. What an awful name. Anyway, I'm trying out these wellies. I don't believe in doing long distance walking with wellies. This is an experiment today. I know it's quite a way to come. And I have brought black bags still. Now I don't think I'll find these very comfortable to wear for very long. That's why I'm only going to do 2 combs. So, at the moment the boots are dry. I've got nice thick woolly socks on. One of the socks has already started to move about a bit though, you know, like going down into the toe area too much. So it needs pulling up in a minute. I hate it when that happens. Anyway, this is Sheila then. 26th of November 2024. So there's no hill at the start. And there might be some bits, not a lot, later on. And it'll be interesting to see how the Fords area is after a storm. Now I brought my umbrella just in case there's I think they said there might be not a lot of rain, but there could be rain round about 3 o'clock. I'm hoping to be back by, it's 10 past 10 now. I left home at 8, but traffic jams coming from Weston-super-Mare. Lots of traffic jams. There always is. So that's what delayed me. And, oh, I stopped to get some bread on the way as well. Yeah, that's right, I stopped to get some bread. So, yeah, it was about just 6 days ago I was out on the Mendips doing a lovely walk over at Rowberrow and Dolberry Warren. But like I said, for today, just going back, they did say there could be some rain. And even if it was only light rain, you can get quite wet, even with light misty rain, you know. I can hear the stream already, sounds fierce. So what I've done is, I brought the umbrella, the small umbrella. It's not windy. It might get windy, but it's not windy at the moment. Right, I'm going to turn it off then. So I'm going up Hodders Combe from the car park. And I can already hear the stream. We just go, before I turn off, let's just go over here. Yeah. Look how fast the stream is, folks, and I've got to try and cross something like that. That's why I put the wellies on today. I'm expecting it to be really quite fast. Over and out. Right, I'm just carrying on a little bit along this track that you don't always see this bit. I'll just do a little bit more. We'll be coming up to the roundhouse in a few moments. Not yet, when we get to the next gate. But whereas we normally used to be able to go across the bridge and see the waterfall, they've put a gate up now. They don't let us go on the little bridge. Look at all that up there. Isn't that beautiful, everyone? I walked up that bridle path up there where those trees are. I think it was on my last visit. I went up that way to the memorial trees. That's got to be at least 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I wanted to get out here by 10 o'clock because, let's face it, it gets dark by 3:30 now anyway. I know this seems a long way to come just for a couple hours walk, but I do love this place. And I'm just experiencing it on a lovely autumn day. I mean, we've had storm, grey skies. Iceland's volcano has been erupting again. Apparently Israel are going to make some sort of peace deal with Lebanon and Hezbollah today, but no one knows if it'll happen because they've issued a warrant for the arrest of Netanyahu, whatever he's called, from Israel Prime Minister, for war crimes and genocide. They've issued a warrant, so if he moves anywhere, you can get any top man next to him. About bloody time and all. Murderers. Anyway, I won't go into that, but cool, I can hear the loud sound of. We'll go down as far as the gate. Here's the roundhouse, everybody. We'll go down to. We can't come in, but we can go down as close as we can to see how fast the water's going today and streams I've got to cross. Look at that. That's how fast the water's going, folks. It might be it's probably a good job I have put the wellies on then. I don't think I can do stream hopping today. This is going to be a raging torrent. And I don't even know how waterproof these boots are. This will be the real test. But I have brought spare socks. And of course, my walking boots. I've got other stuff. I've got spare clothes and everything. I've got my waterproofs in the back here. I've got the umbrella. Look at this though. I think I caught autumn quite well, but this is quite pretty still, isn't it? Like this. Let me turn off for a while. It's beautiful, isn't it? That's the roundhouse there. And there's the water going down, look. Let's just zoom in a minute. Look how fast that's going. No wonder the Huguenots were out here. That would have powered their wheel in Hodders in Holford, Combe, for sure. Right, I'm just going to turn off again. Oh, you know what? I just missed a family of deer. At least 4 female deer and a baby one, like a Bambi. I got a feeling I definitely got the Bambi in because this one counts to 3. My camera counts to 3, but I had to get the camera out of my pocket. By the time I got the camera out of the pocket, got it ready to take a picture, 3 of the deer had already crossed over here. It was back there. There's a little tiny deer And if I'd had the video on, I would have caught that. I would have caught those deer. They've been down. They were down by the stream. Yeah, they were down by the stream. Yeah, they've been down here somewhere. Now look at the stream now. It's gathering speed. Look at that. You imagine trying to cross that, folks. What's it going to be like further up for me? Yeah, little Bambi deer. Yeah, they crossed up there. There's the track. I might go up on the way back. That little different way back that I take. I might do. We'll see how it goes. See how my feet feel. See what the time is, how dark it's getting. Do you know, I always think I'm going to get there, and it always seems to take so long. I'm just doing snippets of... Now, if I'd kept the camera on, I would have got the whole family of deer then. Ah, typical, isn't it? I thought I'd do short snippets today, so I didn't want to bore anyone. And then the family of deer passed right in front of me, and I haven't seen any that close for ages. Not for me to pass right in front of me. One thing I do remember about wellies, they are not that good at keeping your feet warm. Not basic wellies like I've got. I'm looking out for them, but I'm surprised how quick they moved when they had just a small Bambi of a deer with them. His legs were really wobbly and everything. Lovely trees here. It's a great day for a walk. It's no wind at the moment. I know it can change. I mean, it's changed overnight. You imagine last night it was blowing a gale. It was a storm over the last couple of days. You know, killing people, flooding the country. And today, look. Look how fast that is. You imagine if it's that wide, for me, I probably won't risk it. I'm not going to take any risks, by the way. No, I won't. I won't take any risks. I'd rather go up than take any risks and fall in and get wet and cold. Even though I got to change of clothes, but not with me. They're back in the car. Yeah, that's it. I expect the deer can sense when there's not going to be many people out, you know. And with the stream being so fast and fierce, they might not have heard me. I was very close to them. I wasn't talking at the time. I turned the video off. I was just taking the only sound was the clicking of the camera. When it went beep, 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 count to 3. It gives you time to hold the camera still. That's why it's no good for a rapid photo. That's why I couldn't get the whole family in, you know. Look at this. Look at this, folks. This is Holford. This is Hodders Combe. Look how deep it is. I've got pictures of this the other week. So the interesting thing will be the stream that I got across. I can imagine that being really deep, really fast and really wide. And it might not be at all possible without putting the black bags on to cross it. Because the black bags will go up above my knee. But I've got a feeling, I just got this strange feeling, I only put one bag in. But sometimes I keep a black bag, you know, literally in the first aid container. And it's not supposed to be touched. It's not supposed to be touched. I mean, for quite a few years I used to carry my London Marathon foil blanket with me that they gave you when you finished the marathon. They'd wrap you in a blanket with Mars written on it. And I used to take that out. I've still got them. Yeah, I've still got them. Sheila, you ought to do a quiet video by the stream at some point, and you can put music to it. I don't know if I've that many responses from people yet to do with any music. No, I have actually. I have. It's not too flooded here though. It's not so bad that it's flooded all this, is it? Just looking out for any deer. Do you know what? I reckon I can see a deer now. What it was, when I had really sniper's eyesight, which was only a couple of years ago by the way, I could pick out that deer so easily up there. And when I had the good Sonys with the eyepieces, it might only be Bracken mind, it's my eyes, but I used to have sniper's eyesight. Really sharp. They always said Duncan, when Duncan was in the Army Cadets, they always said he would make a good sniper because Duncan was very, very good at hiding. We couldn't even find him ourselves when Duncan was out with the Army Cadets hiding. He was really good, Duncan. And we used to have to say, Duncan, we're all going home now, you can come out. He wasn't in it for long because with Duncan, he'd too fidgety. He'd act up because basically he finds everything funny. He found me funny, dressed in an army uniform. You know, he thought it was what we used. Sometimes he'd call me Hitler, you know, and all sorts of names. You know, because I learnt a lot when I was in that though, because I learnt map and compass, lots and lots of first aid. Fieldcraft, bushcraft, how to camouflage, how to look out for ambushes, how to do ambushes, how to camp out under the stars with hardly any, just basic stuff. And they did do the thing like catching the rabbit and all that. We did so much stuff, and of course skill at arms. How to strip and assemble SA-80 and do emergency actions on the light machine gun. I mean, we did all that, you know, on the LMG. Yeah, I loved it. I loved the adventure of it. Because I was a naturally outdoor person and I was quite fit. I mean, I went on the assault course at Holford camp, where they dragged me over 12-foot walls. I mean, I had to climb up high on these and balance across, you know. I mean, I was scared stiff, by the way. Yeah, the hardest one I found, and I did do it eventually, but they'd like you to never have any wavering. But I did do it eventually. I thought I'd never done this before, you know, give me a chance. And I wouldn't give up till I'd done it. That was quite high up. You had to jump from one plank. There was a gap between planks. And you had to climb up and then stand up on this plank, walk across, and then jump, or yeah, it was more or less a jump, get onto the other plank. And you had to do that several times, up high. You're up in, no safety belts, no nets. It was real. I mean, I remember one bloke, he had to be sent home or hospitalised because he had an epileptic fit, which no one knew about. So he was dismissed almost immediately. Anyway, that's just a little bit of me wandering. I don't know how I got onto it. Well, I did.